Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you the best Silver Rathalos guide. All attacks, tips, and tricks. So this video is the complete guide for Silver Rathalos. This guide will also contain tips and tricks for taking on one of the two featured subspecies of the Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024. Silver Rathalos is currently the strongest version of Rathalos. It is incredibly powerful, and it might cause you to eat a lot of potions if you do not heed the warnings, and make sure you review all the material of this video. First, we're going to start off with Silver Rathalos' monster guide. It is found in forests and swamps, and its elemental attack is fire and poison, with its elemental weakness being water, and its breakable parts being the head, the back, the left wing, the right wing, and its tail, which is sever only. As for its main characteristics, it is of the flying wyvern species, and it has a Hellfire mode where Silver Rathalos becomes stronger and has a new set of attacks. It also has some useful information. The head is stronger than a normal Rathalos, making it harder to deal damage. Break its wings to keep them from flying for longer periods of time. After a certain amount of time, it enters its Hellfire mode, and its flames turn blue and it has more powerful attacks. The flame it breeds will remain on the ground and explode if hit by its fire breath, so avoid them as much as possible. No, seriously, unless you want to go boom. And its head becomes a weak point in Hellfire mode, and breaking it will make it return to normal. Next up, we have Silver Rathalos' Physiology. Sever and Blunt's best targets are the legs and the tail. When Silver Rathalos is in Hellfire mode, Sever and Blunt's best targets are the head, wings, and the tail tip. As for ranged weapons, the best targets are the tail and the wings, to break the wings as fast as you can if possible. When Silver Rathalos is in Hellfire mode, ranged best targets are the head, the wings, and the tail tip. As you see right here, they have all increased damages when you target the specific areas I talked about when it is in Hellfire mode, and you target those areas. And we also have its breakable parts and rewards. So breaking the head gives you a chance at a Rarity 1, Rarity 4, or the coveted Rarity 6 drop, so make sure you break the head if you really want that Rarity 6. Breaking the back gives you a chance at a Rarity 1 or a Rarity 3 drop. Breaking either the left or right wing, it has two, gives you a chance at a Rarity 1 or a Rarity 5 drop. And severing the tail gives you a chance at a Rarity 1, Rarity 2, or Rarity 3 drop. And now we move on to Silver Rathalos' attacks. At number 1, you have the double bite. Silver Rathalos does 2 bite attacks moving forward, like you see over here, 1 and then 2. And here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will raise its head to the side and open its mouth twice. Right here you see, bam, to the side, mouth wide open, chomp. And it's going to do it again right after. So after the first one, expect the second one. And here's how you dodge this attack. Number 1, you dodge left or right before it attacks, twice or more. Or for number 2, you dodge backwards twice or more. And here's a note, this is usually Silver Rathalos' opening attack. Out of the many Silver Rathalos I've done, 170 to be exact, in groups and individually, this actually is a popular opener it does for a majority of those hunts I did for Silver Rathalos. At number 2 for Silver Rathalos' attacks, we have the Swooping Claw Smash. So Silver Rathalos will fly in the air and smash the ground you stand on with its claws. And here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will open its wings wide and squat before it jumps. As you see right here. Wings wide, squat, jump, and then bam. Here's how you dodge this attack. You dodge left, right, or backwards once or twice. You could do it once, but do it twice just to be safe. And after this attack, here's an important note. Silver Rathalos will begin flying. So after this, expect it to take off and still fly in midair. So right here, bam, claw attack, and then it starts flying. For Silver Rathalos' attack at number 3, you have the Stepback Fireball. So Silver Rathalos will shoot a fireball in front of it and leap back. So you see right here, chapow, fires a shot, and then it leaps back. Here's the signal. Silver Rathalos will turn to the direction it will shoot with a flame trailing from its mouth. Right here, damn, right here, flame trailing, and then bam. Here's how you dodge this attack. You dodge left, right, or backwards once or twice. You could do it once, just do it twice to be safe if you want to. And at attack number 4 for Silver Rathalos, you have the Stepback Fireball. A classic, where Silver Rathalos will shoot a fireball in front of it and start flying. And here's the signal. Silver Rathalos will open its wings, like you see right here, wide, and then fire is trailing its mouth. You'll see another example in a bit, and then it will go boom. And here's how to dodge this attack. You dodge left, right, or you dodge backwards once. So right here, there's a fireball. You don't see it from my angle, but when it's a singular fireball, just do it once and you should be okay, unless you want to do it more so that you are extra safe. Next up for Silver Rathalos' attacks at number 5, we have the Flying Fireball. And it's just as it sounds, Silver Rathalos will shoot a fireball at you while it's flying. Here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will shake its head with fire trailing out of its mouth, like you see right here. Shaking head, fire trailing, and then boom. And here's how you dodge. You dodge left, right, or backwards once or twice. The reason I'm saying twice is just for you to be careful because you might get caught by the fire and you might take damage. However, here's a note. This attack has a long windup, so you have plenty of time to dodge, so as long as you're a little cautious, you'll be okay. At number 6 for Silver Rathalos' attacks, you have the Flying Claw Kick. So Silver Rathalos will swipe its claws at you in midair. Just like the OG Rathalos, the signal will be Silver Rathalos will fly high and raise its claws. Right here, claws are in front of it, and then it's going to start kicking you like it's kung fu fighting. And here's how to dodge. You dodge left or right twice or more. Take a note. This attack can poison you if it lands, and the wind pressure can stun you. So if you're too close, you will get stunned, like you see right here. Bam. And then I get stunned because of the wind pressure. So just be careful. Doing that extra dodge might be worth it. And at number 7 for Rathalos' attacks, you have the classic Roar. So Silver Rathalos will roar and stun you. And here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will raise its head before it lets a roar out. And here's how to dodge. You can dodge the roar with a perfect dodge at the right timing. That's the only way to completely avoid this. And I don't have one trying to dodge its roar because when you're trying to take it out in midair, it's really hard to see it this move. Especially the farther you are, you won't be able to get the tell. Unlike you see right here where I'm able to center focus and then you could see its head snap back. So just attack it right after it's done. And now we have Silver Rathalos' Hellfire mode. After a few attacks, Silver Rathalos will transform into its Hellfire mode. And you see its signal right here. If you're close enough, when Silver Rathalos transforms, you will get stunned, so be careful. Like you saw in that prior example, or the example coming up, make sure you aren't too close, otherwise you're going to get stunned. If you are, that's okay, it's not going to start attacking after it's done transforming. In Hellfire mode, the head is vulnerable as a weak spot, so go after that as soon as it's done and you are not stunned anymore, or if you are able to attack it while you're outside of this range. And now we have Silver Rathalos' entire new moveset, starting off with the Hellfire attack number 1, the Double Bite. So Silver Rathalos does 2 bite attacks moving forward, just like the original version. Here's the signal. Silver Rathalos will raise its head to the side and open its mouth twice, like you see right here, just like the original one, except it's blue fire instead of regular fire. And here's how you dodge. You dodge left or right before it attacks twice or you dodge backwards twice or more. It's really up to you. Better to be safe than sorry, because in Hellfire mode, it is much more powerful. So you might take more, you're gonna take more damage. So it's better to be safe than sorry, and not have to use a potion, or take some damage. At number 2 for Silver Rathalos' Hellfire attacks, we have the Fireball. And Silver Rathalos will shoot a fireball at you. Just like the original version, Silver Rathalos as a signal will swing its head in the air, except this time it will be blue flame trailing from its mouth. And here's how you dodge. You dodge left or right twice. Normally it's once, however, for this version, you need to dodge twice because you'll see right here you might take damage. So dodging twice will make you completely avoid that collateral damage out of the explosion. And again, and here's another note, the attack will stun you if you're too close as well. So you have to be extra careful when it comes to this fireball. At number 3 for Silver Rathalos' Hellfire attacks, we have the Tail Swing. So Silver Rathalos will spin and try to hit you with its tail. And here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will look behind you, looking behind you right here, and raise its tail, and then wham, it's going to spin and try to hit you with it and everybody around you. And here's how to dodge. Dodge left or right at the right timing, or you dodge backwards. Honestly, just dodge backwards, it's the easiest way to do it, unless you have your timing down because of all the tail taps you took from the OG version, so you're pretty confident in your timing for being able to dodge this attack going left or right. At number 4 for the Hellfire mode attacks of Silver Rathalos, you have the Charging Bites. Silver Rathalos will charge at you and try to bite you. Here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will open its mouth right here and start running towards you right away. You don't get a lot of breathing room, so as soon as you see it open its mouth and start charging, you better start dodging. And here's how to dodge. Dodge left or right twice or more. And here's a note. Silver Rathalos will turn toward you to use its attack if you are its target. So that turn might give you that extra signal you need to dodge this attack. At number 5 for Silver Rathalos' Hellfire mode attacks, you have the Swooping Claw Smash. Just like the un-Hellfire version, Silver Rathalos will fly in the air and smash the ground you stand on with its claws. And here's the signal. Silver Rathalos will open its wings wide, like you see right here, and squat before it jumps. And then bam. And here's how you dodge. Dodge left, right, or backwards once or twice. And here's a note, just like the un-Hellfire version, when it's in Hellfire mode and it uses this, it will begin flying after this attack. So you see like this example, backwards dodge, bam, and then after that, Silver Rathalos will start flying and stay in the air. So keep this in mind. At number 6 for Silver Rathalos' Hellfire mode attacks, you have the triple fireball. So it's better than 1, how about 3? And Silver Rathalos will shoot 3 fireballs around the battlefield. Here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will open its wings wide, like you see right here, wide wings and deep breath. Very deep breath. Before it starts going pew pew pewing and trying to hit you with the 3-piece with some soda. And here's how you dodge. You dodge backwards multiple times. Here's a note. You can dodge left or right to dodge the fireballs, but it depends how far you are from Silver Rathalos. So instead of risking all the damage, just dodge backwards. It's much easier to do that than for you to get caught by one of these fireballs, because getting hit by them does suck. And last but not least, at lucky number 7, well, not so lucky for you, for Hellfire mode attack number 7, you have Hellfire Inferno combo. Silver Rathalos will do a 4 consecutive attack combo, flying charge, double Hellfire spread, and a Hellfire fireball on the ground, along with it exploding, and it's going to do a lot of damage if you get hit. So here's a signal. And here's its signal. Silver Rathalos will fly high with its head forward and swing its body. The head forward part and the swinging of its body is the dead giveaways for this attack, because it looks like a lot of the other flying attacks. So make sure you study this and you know its signal. Here's how you dodge. You dodge backwards multiple times, or you dodge left or right multiple times. Usually if you dodge left or right multiple times, you'll make it to where you're not in front of it, and ideally that's where you want to be. You want to be behind Rathalos, because what's going to happen is this Silver Wrath is going to attack the ground after that, and boom, like you see right here, bam, fireball on the ground, and all the flames on the ground around it will erupt. And that's what the important note is for. Avoid the flames on the ground. The last attack will cause the ignited flames to explode. So if you're standing on them and the floor is lava, well, you should treat the floor like it's lava. Guess what? That final blast will cause you to boom, and it's going to do a lot of damage. I've been hit by it. I'm just not showing it here, but it does a lot of damage, and you might have to use a potion if you do get hit by it. However, we have a bonus one at Hellfire attack number 9, the Aerial Claw to Fire Blast. Now, Silver Rathalos will do a claw attack and follow up with a fire attack. And here's the signal. Silver Rathalos will fly high with its claws to the side, like you see right here. And here's how you dodge. You dodge backwards once or twice, and then left or right multiple times. Now, I apologize. Here's an important note. You notice you don't see actual footage of the attack? Well, I don't have full footage of this attack as it's very rare. And my buddy didn't either, the one that was helping me out with getting footage. I'll explain more on that later. But unless the timer is used up, it is unlikely you will see this attack. He couldn't see it no matter how many times he tried to draw out of it. I couldn't see it out of all my battles. So when I played my Shibuya Day, so it was very, very hard, or just like, I was not going to try to waste my time to draw this attack out. Again, it's very rare. Usually happens at the end. I mean, you might not even see it at all. And here's my Silver Rathalos tips and tricks. So you want to break the wings early on to keep it from flying, or to force it to fall on the ground while it is flying. So right here, you see a bunch of stuns. You see it to break the wings. That's how you keep it from flying in the air and executing all its attacks. Or while it's in the air, you break the wings, have it fall on the ground, and then you can wail on it for a little bit before it gets back up and decides what it wants to do. When it enters Hellfire mode, target the head and or the tail. Because what happens is that breaking the head or tail will cause Silver Rathalos to get stunned and tumble onto the ground. It is very vulnerable during this state. Like you see the example right here, Silver Rathalos will flop on the ground, and you have quite a bit of time to take it out and do a bunch of damage to it. So, their Hellfire mode, again, target head or tail, make it fall on the ground, and hopefully you could finish it off before it recovers. And Silver Rathalos will typically use the double bite as its opening attack. It can use another attack, but for most battles I have fought it in, and most of just everything I've seen from like other footage, etc., the double bite is usually its opener. So keep that in mind and try to stay away from it, or reposition yourself. You know what to expect, or might expect. If you are in a group, inflicting paralysis can help you take out Silver Rathalos by keeping it from flying. You see right here, we have a para gun lance user, or just any paralysis in general, like the para LBG or HBG from the Carnival 2024 weapons. If you can stun it, and this is if you're in a group hunt. I know a lot of you, including myself, will be solo. So again, if you can stun it, the rest of you, if you have high maxed out or high grade weapons, you can take it out relatively quickly. So paralysis is very useful for Silver Rathalos if you're in a group. And that's exactly how it's going to feel. The blue fire, the blue flame is going to ignite your skin, and then it's possibly going to make you use your potions depending on your armor. But I definitely used a fair share of my potions as it was my first time taking out Silver Rathalos in Shibuya. Hopefully this video helps you prepare for Silver Rathalos. Huge thank you to my buddy. I know you quit Monster Hunter now, and I know Wild is coming, but I hope he'd come back. So his kid wanted to play the event, so he was like, alright, cool. I will, you know what I'll do for you? I'm like, I just got this message literally in the middle while I was with, he's like, you know, I'm playing right now, I'll do it and I'll get you some footage because I know you're going to need it for your guide. So huge thank you to him. He's like, just be aware, like, it's my kid's account, so I'm going to do my best to dodge and get everything. So he did really well in my opinion. Thank you so much again to my buddy for getting that for me. And then hopefully his kid didn't want to play all the time because he's like, yeah. So he just was like, you know what, I'll play it. And then he took it for like 30 minutes and got all the footage I needed. So huge thank you. It pays to have friends. But I won't have any friends during this time around because Global will be solo for me. And the thing is, Silver Rathalos is harder than Gold Rothian due to its flight ability and various fire attacks. Out of both of them, this thing is going to give you a heartache. Especially if you're trying to go after its rarity 6s because you need to break the head. And in flight, unless you're ranged, you're going to have a really hard time targeting its dome. Unless you're going to target its tail, make it fall to the ground, and then start wailing on its head after that. If you're solo, of course. Otherwise, in group hunts, hopefully you have a group that knows target the head, blast the head, so you could get that chance at rarity 6 and bring down Silver Rathalos. Please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I am the only one with the footage for this guide that can factually get to you because I have experience. With that being said, it takes a long time, and as the OG guide monster, since Monster Hunter Now released on the English side, these guides take forever. And they travel to another country to get to you. So please do me a huge favor. You can, again, like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. Good luck on your grinds, on all of your drops for Monster Hunter Now Global 2024 for the Carnival, etc. And I will see y'all on the next video.